I'm making my dinner. I don't like to be disturbed in the kitchen today. So anyway, here's the desert? I forget that you don't actually play as Amy at any point in the story. And there was a bird in the background observing your conversations. Upstairs. There's birds here as well, look. Well, this is rigged, clearly. This bird favoritism is what's happening right now, and I swear to God, I will stop it from ever happening again. You'll never prefer a bird in my presence for as long as I draw breath. And these emeralds will stop you from it somehow. Got a yellow one. Here's a lovely blue one for me now.
Wasn't due to your skills. I won't lose now.
Now that I've been insulted by a bird, I cannot be defeated. You fool! You activated my super-powered hedgehog fast travel mode. It only becomes when a bird draws my ire. For 5 years I've had this fucking thing, wondering what the point of it was. I was never... You know, it was a birthday gift that I figured I'd never see any use out of. But now... Oh, fuck. The pillars. Oh, fuck the pillars. And turn them down the rocky road. Spin horizontally on a lovely axis. Go up the... No! Shit! Shit! Oh, God! Oh no, the moose. The moose gets the final word this time, and I'm sorry that I had to let you know myself. Someone else was supposed to tell you. Oh, shit. I don't know what the deal is with those grind rails. I think some of them are redundant and actually take longer. Which is sort of rude of them. Like, for how much effort it takes to get on some of these, I don't think it's fair that they're playing tricks on us, the players, by making some of them worse off. I've got an arbalist anyway, so let's go. Let's go right now. Oh, on the wafts. I'm not in control of most of this. Oh heavens. Oh heavens, Graham, you never see me. Graham, no! Oh, you pushed me! You pushed me off the nursery rhyme channel. Ah, you prick! No! Come on now. Come on now, Benjamin Bananas. No, I fell! I fell back into the movie studio! Oh God, the impact! The impact alone will shatter my ribs. I fell right on my chest. My little chest bones will go now. They'll go absolute wrong. All because Tails is winning. You are not. Come back here, you. I've got to beat a bird, which I am doing, right? But Fox also. No. No! Oh well, now it's a bird as well. All of the things are conspiring. No. Let me on it. Let me on it. You never let me on a ring, little ring. You've got... Oh. Well, I've just been robbed of a rail at this point. They just like to do it now. For 70 years. Haha, I fear only the worst of you. Alright. Now, we have no real way of knowing if that helped us or not. It's impossible to tell. But the fortress is impenetrable. No! Don't stick me in the recess! No! I think I've lost. Yeah, there's just... We're going on a crossbow at the same rate. We've failed. First one of it. Well, now begins the hefty process of reimagining all of the licorice. Every single one, and I've got to be honest, I don't know why most of it is the way it is, and so just the design sensibilities around which Licorice is based are alien to me. A lot of my redesigns aren't going to make sense. I will probably be mocked by people in the know. Don't be in front of me here, because you put me on a waft that I can't control. And then, your wafts stole me specifically. You've actually put me in hell. I think I need to be closer to the edge of the ramp is what I'm doing wrong. So this one, I think, actually does make me go faster, and then I can just flop on them. Well, this has not helped me at all. I'm in first after that. I could have sworn I saw someone go past me, but I guess that was a lie? They did just a lie. They lied about how quick they were going. Boing. Who even knows? Who even knows? Because it's not me. I'm not the one who found out. I knew nothing. I didn't know where they hid the robot tracking device that tracks all your robots. Yes. Now I'm on here. Now I've gone up the way. This saves so much fat. Oh god, that's bad. Go! Even then, it says no, you didn't do a good enough job that time. I'm just going to boost off these, there's no point. What? That drop felt unnatural. That felt like you being deliberately uncharitable. About my abilities. I think I could have made that, and you just decided I wasn't allowed to. That is arbitrary, and I will be firing a complaint. Firing a complaint out of my little gun of grievances. Okay? I got one for just such an occasion. I had it made special by the Riflemen of the Irked. Yes, I'm the grumpiest boy who ever shot you. And you're now... Yes! Now I'm real. Oh, I very much did start geared up for that on the assumption that it would plonk me in front of the ramp again. But it didn't, and now I just look a fool. I'm just gonna not go on the scrumbus this time and just see if this does me any... It certainly doesn't seem to have hurt my time any. It's... No! The bird is just suddenly... Sudden bird nearly heard. Yes, as long as I'm here, you'll never fear the eggplant again. Now we're outside. Oh, but what's this? What's this? This doesn't look like the right one ever before. Does it, really? Cream time. Haha. We're going. We're going towards the... That's way further back than we actually were. He's not fond. It's right here, the final stage. Eggman said it was on a poster. Why would that lie? But they're being duplicitous, look! Ah, the sleight of hand. You've killed him. Sonic the Hedgehog is now fucking dead because of a race game. Ah. The absolute nerve of birds. Now look at my feet as I go away. I've got a cube. Here's this cube now. I've had it the whole time. It's important. It's making emeralds go. Whoosh. No need for you to have any idea what this is at this time. There has to be some sort of weird arcane shit going on. It's a Sonic game. And I do love it for that. I don't understand how you can't. to be honest. How does Kingdom Hearts have an audience of that size? And yet when it's hedgehogs, well, I've ended the world. Nope. It's a big impressive structure coming out of the ground. We found it! Oh, we found it, the big tree ring city. We all knew that was the point of the tournament the whole time. That's the only reason anyone showed up. You wouldn't go all the way to the desert, would you, if you weren't expecting the floating city? Probably like the 5th one that has existed in Sonic canon.
This is Babylon.
Knuckles just does not understand why this is impressive at all. Oh! Yonky grasp.
Now I'll get the treasure of Babylon.
Ah, his real purpose the whole time was to just put the cube there. It's just a very convoluted racing tournament that he staged with the intention of stealing one cube from a bird. Alright? It's normal for him to do. So stop thinking that it isn't, or I might be angry. I'm on a plane now. And there's also a blimp.
I found you.
I'm in the blimp. I'm on a little scooter!
Wait, Sonic, use this!
It's just sort of fucking... You forget after a while just how little build-up
Like this happened.
Thinking ahead, Tails?
this...
Thanks.
Because, like, you remember, like, the whole thing as a whole, so you don't realise there's just no explanation for why the blimp's there at the start. They just have a blimp. What? Who's flying the blimp now then, eh? Who've you left? I've got a blimp autopilot system, it's fine. I stole it from burglaries, if you remember. I'm a thief, don't
Is
forget.
that what you think? Take a look at this. I'll show you what true speed really is.
We're having the redemption, where you can't possibly blow me up. To prove once and for all. Well, do you see? Once and for all. I'll defeat a bird. This might... I think the difficulties I had in the desert pushed this story into 2 whole episodes. Ooh. Gonna have to figure out where to cut that now.
All right, bring it on.
Effort. Icky. Whoosh! I overstepped. I overstepped my capabilities on the grind rail challenge. But now, I'll become the Thundering Man and delete you as well as everyone else. I'll just delete everyone else, but I wanted to make sure you knew you were involved first and foremost, because I know how self-centered you are. Okay, I need you to take this seriously. So yeah, this is going to affect you as well. You prick. You prick of modern medicine! I'm going to die tonight! I've lost all my rings as a result of having fallen in a big pit. The corner! That's the worst one, and it went slow dance again. Why? So, like, the if you don't turn when you do the drift, it just becomes a, like, air brake, essentially. You just jettison air out the front of you as a braking mechanism, and I don't know why that exists. I have yet to find any practical application. It mostly just happens to make it so if you don't drift correctly, you fuck yourself. Which, I mean, it can be argued that that's part of the design. Like, there's something sort of organic about that, where, like, the mechanisms within the air-powered hoverboard have been made realistic in as much as, you know, it's the thing that propels you around corners could also just stop you in your... You know what? Maybe this corner is what the brake's for. Because I've just pissed 100 rings down off the face of the earth just then. And I could probably have avoided that if I'd just slowed down. Because now that I think about it, there really is no other brake button in this game. Because we do, after all, we are under obligation to go fast. I hadn't really thought of it like this. This is the only racing game I've ever played with no deceleration button, or at the very least, one that consumes a resource. You can just run out of slow juice. I'm getting defeated by a bird right now, and I have to stop that. I don't know if I can in time. I'm becoming concerned about my ability to catch up. Intriguing. I'll give you an electric start line. You'll never see me again.
That's the last thing you'll ever do is be electrocuted at the beginning of the race. Ah!
Rather prescient of the ancient Babylonians to have set that up on this naturally forming racetrack.
Emergency alert. Emergency alert.
At the start of this, I complained that, you know, oh, we're just have it be a tournament, there's no need to over-explain everything, and now I'm criticising fictional birds. They made X-Wings and everything, alright? What right do I have to make a hypocrite of myself? I nearly died. I most certainly would have been destroyed. I keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Only Mr. Ben can stop me. Not even slowing down helped. What is this? You just fucking sneezed on me. What am I looking at? I don't understand the state of things right now anymore. Try as I may, I just cannot fathom what happened in front of my eyes. The only choice I have is to go faster. Maybe if I can outrun the nonsense. Alright. Maybe the Beachmaster 5000 will kick in, and I will have access to the Milk Pouch Museum.
Right, every bit of milk that's ever...
Oh no. This is also bad corner. Fortunately there's turbulence. Haha.
You fool. You have provided me passage.
Oh god, this could go either way. Oh, I know now. I know now what I've got to do. You've got to... Oh no, slow jumps. But I think I have to initiate 2 drifts around that corner. I think I've cracked it. I've cracked it. Like, the most frustrating egg that has stopped me from winning a race ever. The egg and spoon. I think the idea is you're not meant to break the egg in the egg and spoon race, but by breaking it, ironically, I somehow found the key to succeeding. I think the key to succeeding was, oh, I meant to not break the egg. And I did get disqualified, because I did not in fact win the race. I never said that I won the race. I just now understand the secret to doing so. Okay. You need to open your ears and listen for a change. Because I was very clear. Shh. shit freaks. You know? Remember how I said this probably wouldn't take very long if I could maintain a similar standard of performance? That was a bigger asterisk than I perhaps thought. I am being punished for my hubris. No! I've been cursed by the boat mobile. It's just a boat with wheels, I guess. Something you can drive inland. It's an amphibious vehicle. If you ever need to swim, but want to go on a road for a bit as well,
Emergency alert.
my arrogance has provided. So there you go. It's actually great that I'm so full of myself. Well done me. Come on now. God! God didn't come on now, and so now my work is no longer finishable. The second, don't put me right back where it starts. The second go around did not. It did not around either, to be honest. Oh, come on. Put me in the platform where I am, even. Not once have I told you not to do that, so you can't even say it's my own decision. You are not taking into account what I want. Ugh. This is why hedgehog skateboarder advocacy groups need to exist. Is because what I was just complaining to doesn't listen when I complain about it. It's a travesty. It's a golden, solid gold travesty, boy, and he's here to say everything you hate that's underway. If you don't like it and progress has been made towards its completion, he will inform you at once. But you just fucked it off a cliff. Fucked it off a cliff. That time it worked. There you see. Now Maid Marian's got her elbows back in the grease pit. Yes. Everything is proceeding as I have for Blue Scorpion. That didn't proceed as I foresaw. Normally the scorpions aren't blue, which is why I'm confused. It's not normal for a scorpion to be that colour. Maybe there's a blue scorpion. What sort of scorpions do you know about, audience? You know, if you know of a scorpion that fits a description that I would not have thought applied to a scorpion, feel free to correct me. You know, it's not like there being scorpions I didn't know about would completely shatter my worldview. You know, there's a limit to how much scorpion-based soul-searching really can occur in the world. So, if you think about it, that time I did it in one clean one, so I sort of tried to adjust the angle of approach that time, so there's several contributing factors. But I've won now, so I don't have to contribute to any factors ever again. Thank heavens, to be honest. Because factors are... Oh, Jet is there. It was just a bunch of... 10,000 grams. And then the bird was just sort of lost within. He finished 7th. There are so many robots he couldn't even be better than this time. Thanks. Where do you get off, claiming to be my bird-based rival? After all... What even caused that? Shock. You're slow, even when you're falling. Eggman at the door today. I'm over here, and from your angle of approach it sort of feels like you were looking directly at me when you said, was it rhetorical? I've got a rhetorical egg hostage. Stand there while I hold up a cube and open the lovely door.
Now!
Were you signalling to yourself to act?
Can you catch the wind?
Or the wind? You were telling the wind to do that because never before has that come out of one of these extreme gears of yours.
Oh, now I'm doing it.
I learned how to become the moon from watching a bird beat me at crimes. Both of you now, fuck off into oblivion.
Hey, catch! What?
I've got it now. I've deliberately refrained from calling it the
So don't
Tesseract,
play games with me. I don't want your pity, nor do I need it.
which I've now ruined by pointing that out.
If they don't want it, then let's take it. Treasure is
It just gets to a fucking point, you know? The bird's miffed at any rate. They can go on to get on with their birdie lives.
Tails?
Yeah.
They have Tails' permission to leave.
Amy?
Oh no, it's time to face the consequences of your tornado.
Well, Amy, I thought it'd be okay with you, and,
I'll be honest, I didn't know the tornado would happen. I was mostly just trying to drive a skateboard through his cranium. I thought it would be a much more precise maneuver than it ended up being. You are hitting me with a hammer. It's quite large. And laughs were had by all. Here's a JPEG of a distant ruin. As seen through a sieve? What's going on with the visual effects there? Marvellous. Anyway, here's the Sonic Riders staff. Oh, they are going. They do have to go fast. They do have to go very fast indeed. You know, in the really, really early days of gaming, video game development, I should say, they just wouldn't credit developers with their real names. And their justification for doing this is because they didn't want those people to be poached by other studios. So, yeah, the bullshit side of the industry has really been around for as long as the industry itself, and, you know, it bears mentioning. Because, it's unfortunate that shit ended up as bad as it has done within the AAA space, but it's not strictly surprising. These are just moving at a blistering pace. I can't bamboo. There's bamboo in brackets over several names, so maybe that's the name of another group that was subcontracted would be my guess. I don't know, because it's just not giving me time to figure it out. Sonic Speed Riders. Japanese character voices. Get him in your brain, quick, come on, photographic memory, we know you've got one, we're testing you now. Jason, I couldn't even correct the fact that I said Jason incorrectly by the time he had just disappeared off the screen. Ah. There's Knuckles. On a stage he did not appear in at any point in this, I don't think. Then we've just got a picture of him doing something else later. Who knows? Here's two pictures of two different birds drifting apart. So yeah, that's Sonic Riders. It's wildly inaccessible to new players. I mean, like, I must have learned how to do it at some point. I guess I just sort of... Well, this was back when these came with, like, instruction booklets that were actually, like, worth a fuck. Like, those have been phased out completely now. Like, the spots in the game boxes where they would be kept usually are still there, but they just contain, like, promotional leaflets now. But, yeah, so I guess, like, you're supposed to just read the physical the user manual that came with it. But that's neither here nor there. All of which was basically just to say, I like the game, and like as a racer, it's probably one of my favourites. Sort of wish it would come back. Although, to be honest, I do prefer this one over the sequel, so yeah. And then apparently there was a third one using the Kinect that was just absolutely not what I want ever. So, yeah, maybe it was a mercy killing, but I'll tell you what I haven't mercifully killed. The next episode of this yet. So tune in for that, and we'll do a story of birds about it. Thank you very much. I've got a cube in the blimp. Oh. Comic relief happening before our eyes, look. Bye.